There's been a fear instilled within us by the expectant world, which is subconsciously resident in our minds, giving us a passive, non-resistant nature. We bow down to the number, tag onto the flock, and one day realize bitterly that our lives are no longer our own. We know our worlds inside out and back to front, comfortable and often happy in the knowledge that if we had taken any sort of a risk, we could well have ended up destitute, outcasts of society.
This is a little story about me and my friend Luca, where we decided to ride our bikes through inland New South Wales to get to Evans Head and ride the coastal route back home. It would all up be around 350 kilometres and 8 days of not knowing where we're sleeping. Day 1 had us feeling sombre, with a constant rain drizzle. Our task was to get from Varsity Lakes train station to Dum Dum, some valley in the middle of nowhere. Even though the rain was so constant, there wasn't much that could stop us from getting to Dum Dum tonight. We just needed to gun it there and waste no time. But what kind of story would let us do that? After about an hour of failing to properly close the valve on a tyre, we finally got it up and ready, and we were ready to hit the road. Now we had to absolutely speed run to get to Dum Dum, but we could still do it. Of course, that's not what happened. Lucas' pannier bag had snapped right off, and he needed to use straps that he had till we got zip ties from another store. Lovely.
Going wrong, I said good things.
Nothing a bit of ski straps can't fix. As more time went on, we realised we were getting pretty behind schedule. And on top of Lucas' pannier bag breaking, the actual metal rack on the back which holds them also snapped. Basically, it just made the wheel rub against the rack, causing so much friction that it was almost unrideable.
Give it a wiggle. Oh.
Obviously from the situations, we weren't making it to Dum Dum today, and we had no idea where we were going to sleep. The multi-tool was lost and the hardware store was shut, so we had to find a spot to camp that was in rideable distance on an unrideable bike. The spot we found was in some crop field in South Murwillumbah along the Tweed River. Perfect spot to wind down after a long and tedious day. Today's ride was going to be rough. We had to go from South Murwillumbah all the way to the top of Nightcap Falls, which carried an 800 metre elevation climb right at the end. To get there, we'd have to get our bikes through mountains and valleys. But at least today, we got the sun. We got sun! Yeah.
Well, life is so love the one you got, cause you might get run over or you might get shot. Never start no static, I just get it off my chest. Never had to battle with no bulletproof vest. Take a small example, take a did it from me. Take all of your money, give it all to charity. Love is what I got, it's within my reach. And the subplot styles just straight from Long Beach. It all comes back to you, you're bound to get what you deserve. Try and test that, you're bound to get served. Love's what I got, don't start a riot. You feel it when the dance gets hot. Love is what I got. I said remember that. Love is what I got. I remember that. Love is what I got. I said remember that.
After passing through the Dum Dum Valley, we were onto Nightcap Road, and we just had to tackle the 800 meters of elevation, and then just follow the road straight into the waterfall.
I don't get angry when my mom smokes pot. Hits the bottle and goes right to the rock. Fuck it and fight it, it's all the same. Living with Louis Dog's the only way to stay sane. Let the loving come back to me.
Not good news. The track is covered in grass taller than us, and we don't know how long it goes on for, and we're gonna go up there.
It's fucked up and all, but like, one of the coolest places.
We had no idea how long this road went for, how many snakes were in there, and what we were gonna do.
I'll leave the bikes here. Check out how long the grass is for.
We didn't want to give up so easy, as we spent the whole day climbing 800 meters of elevation to get to this waterfall. So we went in and tried to see if it was possible to get our bikes through.
We decided it's too far. We probably were at this for 20 minutes, made no progress at all. We don't know how long it was going for. We'll turn back, we go camp somewhere else.
Despite giving it our best effort, we had to accept the reality that we couldn't push our bikes through that. Our spirits were down, but we picked our bikes up and tried to enjoy the hill bomb on the way back down.
Buzzing round my head since knowing you were gone. Wondered how I'd fare to see it coming on. And in my dreams I often think of you.
We just came back, well, I just came back from bombing the hill that we pushed our bikes up. And I've been waiting for about 10 minutes. It's like a 3-minute ride down. I haven't seen Luca. I don't know what's happened.
I don't know what just fucking happened, but I was blitzing down this. Look at my hand. I was coming down this, just riding on my brakes, not too much. Something just collapses and straight over the bars. Hat's here. Panniers flown off. I don't know how that's getting back on. That's off as well.
I don't know if he's got knocked out or something, but I went up to someone's house who lives off the road here, and she'll give me a ride up in about 5 minutes and see if we can find him.
Well, I figured it out. The one lap hit has lodged itself inside there, but it's just made my front wheel basically stop, and I basically flew from before my bag all the way to here on my face and my back, and just everything's sore, man. I just probably just rode my head. I don't know if I'm bleeding or anything, but basically this is bent. It's touching the wheel. Not gonna move very well. I don't know what's happening here. It's coming off. I don't want to know what's happening with the chain. That's definitely not where it's supposed to be. It's sideways, right? It doesn't even go around. Are you...
Nothing's good at all.
By coincidence, while I was up at the house explaining what happened and asking the owner, Jackie, for a lift up the mountain, Lucas somehow made his way back down to the bottom. Jackie also warned us that the guy's land we trespassed on was a bit crazy and probably would have shot us if he saw us. After letting our bodies and brains process everything that happened today, we knew we had to find a spot to camp for the night. And what better spot than the farmer with the guns land?
Campsite number 2 has been found.
In the depths of Dundun Valley, we found our perfect little hobbit hole. Although tomorrow we'd have to fully backtrack our steps through Dundun Valley because Nightcap was a bust, we were treated with this absolute gem. What's on the menu? I reckon that's yours, Waking up to the ripples of the creek and the birds chirping, we ate and packed up quickly, knowing we had a long and elevated 60-kilometre stretch to get us into the first modern town we had seen in 3 days, Lismore. We aimed to find a camp a bit further than that, putting us only 1 day away from Evans Head and the salty, sandy sea we had been missing. But first, we had to backtrack our steps all the way up back through Dundun Valley.
Obviously, we decided we can't go up Nightcap, so we're turning around, heading 60 k's towards Nimban maybe. There, here's Nightcap. Behind us is Mount Jerusalem. Camped down there somewhere last night, just to the mountain. And yeah, we're about 20 k's, the shit we did yesterday, until we get to the main roads. Some problems. Panya rack is rubbing against the wheel because it broke off yesterday. Bike's not in the greatest shape, we've got 7 days to go. I don't know if it's going to last that long. I've had 2 days, 2 or 3 times I thought it's the end. But we keep going.
I used to be scared of flying. Now I wanna fall out the sky. I used to be scared of flying. But now I want to.
Yeah. Our home was back there about 30 minutes ago. We thought it would take a few hours, but just went down some hills, up some pretty hectic ones, and
Left alone with a heart attack. I'm flat on my back.
Riding through the hilly mountains of Mount Burrell, our stomachs were getting hungry, so we were so happy when we saw an open sign on the side of the mountain.
But forever got the best of me. I used to be scared of flying. Now I wanna fall out the sky. I used to be scared of flying. I sold my soul for a cigarette, 'cause the sucker never let me down. I used to be
Nimban's now the general school. We've got some dinner for tonight as well, some meagering. Biggest town we've seen in about 2 days.
Got a few shops. Living up to it.
Cheers, Nimbin.
I used to be scared of flying. I used to be scared of flying.
It is pissing.
I wanna fall out the sky. I used to be scared of flying. But now I want to.
In some public school, needed some water. We're currently in Blake Brook Public School. We're here to fill up some water for our camp in the water bag. But because it has been raining and it's a Friday, it means no school tomorrow. We're contemplating trying to find somewhere to set up camp here tonight, but we haven't decided yet. It's a bit of a weird idea, but I feel like it would be kind of sick and perfect because the grass is so short and all the other places super long. Decided not to camp here. Trying to find a better spot, more scenery.
Might be our home for tonight. Down this way.
But we didn't make it far into the property when we were asked to leave, so we headed back to the school to camp a comfortable night. Oh, imagine! We tried to find a campsite, but yeah, kicked out private property and it's also pissing. So we came back, eating. Probably will sleep here, it's just cozy.
Rob just made a hectic find. We were struggling for battery and everything, and we found a plug next to this generator. Yes. Yes. This guy's a bit greasy. We try to clean this morning. Perfect for bikepacking. Just whole meal in a little bucket. You can have two, it'll fill you up. One is good enough. Get some energy, some protein, anything you need. Chicken in this one. I think this one's also chicken, bolognese, fried rice. There's plenty more. I think there's lamb. There's some Mexican rice stuff. It's all really good.
This is basically what we ate for dinner and breakfast the whole trip. That little butane stove. We get these little, I don't even know what they're called, but little packets of food, put it in the stove, light it up, and just mix it up so it doesn't burn. And then you have a perfectly good home cooked meal for the night.
Me and Rob going for a bit of a walk. Sun's setting. Left our stuff behind. Just gonna see what's out here. Don't want to step in that. Oh. All the cattle have just hit legs. I think we hear a horn. I'm not sure if you guys can hear it, but I suspect farmers calling in all these cattle. A bit eerie, yeah. It's starting to rain, so we're gonna find some shelter. Going to chill down here. It's a bit eerie up there. I'm not sure. We don't really want to be seen by a farmer and have trouble, so chill down here. Don't know whose bone that is. Cows are going crazy over there. We made it out of the bush and back to camp because it's a bit of a situation. Can't tell the difference between the horn and the bugs around us. Surely we haven't felt one though. Yeah. Me and Rob, sort of a situation. We hear the farmer clapping on the other side of the hill, probably 50 meters away. So we've dropped behind the bush. You can't see much, but he's definitely up there trying to get his cattle in because he probably thinks we've stolen his cattle. We've been there for about 15 minutes, hiding behind the bush. He's still clapping. You probably can't see anything, it's pretty dark.
How do I even explain this? Basically, me and Rob just came back. We left at 6:50. It's now, I don't know, 20 past 8. We decided we're gonna go for like a little sunset walk. And as we're walking, we see some cattle, so we realize we're actually on somebody's property. And the cattle hit legs.
They started running. It's like dusk, which is like the time when people steal cattle. So he thought someone was stealing his cattle.
Basically, we like walked through the bush along the creek for a while to keep out of sight. And as we went back onto the grass to walk towards home, we hear clapping. And all the cows had moved on, well gone, and we hear this clapping. We just dropped behind a bush in the middle of this little stream.
Getting absolutely eaten by monkeys.
We were there for maybe almost 2 hours, like
Just lying. And
lying for like at least an hour. Just cow shit and mozzies like everywhere, like face just got bitten, toes.
Yeah.
And he keeps clapping.
It would like stop for like a couple minutes. It's like, all right, we'll leave in 10 minutes. We wait like 5 and he starts clapping and it's like the worst feeling.
We basically said that
We could leave once we stopped hearing the clapping and then also after 2 shooting stars.
yeah, we just waited there, 2 shooting stars went and we were like, let's get up, and we kind of crawled out of the stream, eventually got back over the fence, and we are at the bikes and the tent. What we were saying before, I just don't think it's gonna be able to transfer over this, what it felt like. Like, it was fucking scary. Like, scary, like proper scary where you fear. Like, we don't know if this one has like a gun. There's one lady we were talking to, I was surprised that yesterday when we had to jump someone's fence, that we didn't get shot because she says he has a gun. So, we don't know what he has. Come on.
We were finally seeing the coast today and getting to the southernmost point of the trip where we turn around, Evans Head. Waking up at dark, we had an early start and we're just 10 k's out of Lismore, where civilization lied and where we were going to eat and get supplies before the 50-kilometre ride to Evans. Thank you, Blake Brook, for your hospitality.
Stop me now. Stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. Shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, there's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, 200 degrees is what
Task done. Beach this afternoon, Robbie. Here for some swim.
I've seen a beach in a while.
Yeah. Cattle rustling, Rob. Hey, which one we taking today, buddy?
Which one? Wait, what's the sack called?
The other.
Like, those, the hobo sack.
Oh, it's
Something
like jump.
sack.
No.
Oh no. Wait, what is he called?
Matilda, I reckon.
No. What do they call it? Oh, swag, man. Oh, it's a swag. Yeah.
No, it's swag. Or maybe, I don't know.
No, a swag. That's where the word originated from. Like, a swag used to be hobos just carried all their shit, and in that bag was also their tent.
I'm burning through the sky, 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light, I'm gonna make a supersonic woman of you.
Good news, here's
Don't stop me,
Mirala.
don't stop me, hey, hey, hey.
Running low on water. See a house in front.
Hello. Nobody's home. So we're just gonna fill up our water bottles.
This should take us a long way towards Evans.
That does not look fun though. I'm not split like I was gonna swim.
Sounds like pushing and bud.
No, that first hill, that we're iron out.
It always looks.
We're pushing, like that looks like the biggest hill we've ever done.
Yeah.
You get so much speed. You're already like 2 out of 2 ways up.
It's one of me and Rob's favourite songs.
Oh, let's listen to it.
It's made with a rock and a stick. And some guys humming.
It was only moment, and it vanished like a phantom. Oh, to hold you, dearest one, in this house that we've begun. Oh, I'm blind. I saw you in the spirit of love. Oh, I'm dead. I heard you in the spirit of love.
24-ish Ks. 7Z. Come on.
I felt you in the spirit of love.
We're gonna be quiet. Might be people there.
A little sick of each other, frustrated and tired, we finally made it to the southernmost point of the trip, Evans Head. A little stop at RJ was needed to get supplies for the night, and then we need to find a place to sleep tonight.
About 200 Ks in 4 days.
We check out these little spots. See if we can bring a box around this stuff.
He might have cooked. He might have cooked. Oh my. Yes! Oh, this is perfect. Oh, this is perfect. Yes!
After probably the chillest night ever, we were woken by a beautiful sunrise, and we were pretty sad we had to leave the place, but we were excited to see what came next. Had a bit of an annoying ride, 50 Ks on highway roads to get to Lennox, but it is what it is.
Didn't even camp on the way to town. My bike is so broken that I struggle to go downhill. Might as well just walk. I need to go fix it in town.
Bit of surgery, meaning zip ties.
Bike is fixed, dude.
Luca's bike, his tyres still rubbing on his broken panniers because they snapped. It's just not good, but we can't really fix it right now. He's just gonna have to push through until we get to Ballina, which is like the next biggest town. What are we trying to do? Done 2 Ks, it's not working. We've got about 50 Ks to Ballina, which there might be another pannier rack to buy. I'm gonna try and hitch a ride to Ballina. Hey mate.
Where you going?
We're trying to get to Ballina. My mate's bike stopped rolling and we need to get to a bike shop.
Thank you very much.
Thanks so much.
What's your name, sir? Peter, Luca and Rob. One of them.
Wasn't there 1 minute, the border guards come with their fucking machine guns, wanted to know what the fuck I was doing. But I know that he spoke English because I was making jokes. She's saying, you know, the Z, and I said, oh, what does that mean? You don't know what that means? I said, well, how the fuck would I know? I'm Australia, how the fuck would I know what that means? She said, that's Z, that's a sign of the Russian resistance. They were ready to go over and go to war, no bullshit.
Yeah. Thanks Peter for the lift and the amazing stories. But yeah, we made it back to Ballina Bike Shop where Luca put his bike in to replace his fully snapped one.
Shout out to in Ballina, the Bicycle Emporium. If you're in the area, check him out. Clutched up so hard. Fully.
That's a stable.
Oh yes. I'm still waiting at the bike shop. Luca got his bike fixed. He's now going to BCF to get zip ties. But we've just done nothing today, man. Like, we rode a couple Ks. Obviously, Luca couldn't ride, like, so we hitchhiked here. And we've just been here for hours because it took a while for the guy to fix the bike. It's just been a lag of a day.
Lovely spot. Just on the outside of Lennox Head.
Today was going to be pretty breezy with just a 20k ride from Lennox to Byron Bay.
And there will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, oh Lord. Olay, 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 oh Lord. He will tear your city down. Olay, olay, oh Lord. And there will come a poet whose weapon is a sword. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, oh Lord. Olay, 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 oh Lord. He will slay you with his tongue. Olay, olay, oh Lord. And there will come a ruler whose brow is laden thorn, smeared with oil like David's boy. Olay, olay, oh Lord.
Already made it to Byron. Definitely the quickest campsite to campsite time frame.
Hey, we made it for afternoon. Tent. There's fire spot. Tent here. Bike's probably over there. And down there is the beach. Beach. Oh.
Today we're hopping on the beach at Byron and riding north until we hit Hastings Point. Basically just a full day of beach riding.
Oh, when these feelings run high, I'm gonna
wanna feel alive, like the rebirth that comes from within inside. I've got insight, fuck pride, I'ma live this life with no fear, swagger in my stride, this is who I am. See, sometimes it might seem hard, but you gotta push on to the next frame of my yo. Love life, living in sunshine. Love life, living in sunshine. Stay with me. We can't let this go, you see. I'm up in arms. Can't you see what's really going on? Can't you see that I am cool and cold? A forest in my mind of where it goes. Will free me swimming in this ocean breeze, cause no one gets out of your life. Oh my friend, you're like a stone, electing us and you're all on your own, yeah. Let's bring back the sunshine, let's bring back the sunshine. Back when it was darkness, full of self-destructiveness, making a muck of it all when we were thinking, fuck this. Gotta push through in the guts and the bruising, self-manifestation and crudeness. We need to use this for all positivity, cause I'm sick of kicking around all these deadbeats. Dead streets, we used to live a life of luxury, so let's get back to that.
Made it to Hastings. The headwind the whole way there was just terrible. We were stuck at like 20 k's an hour just pushing through. We get here to Hastings. I went to go check out our spot and it's just filled with campers. We didn't really think about it. We thought because New South Wales schools haven't ended yet, people wouldn't be there yet. But yeah, it's pretty annoying. It's a really nice spot when there's not people.
Now we had to find a new spot for the night, and we looked around the headland. They were alright spots, but they weren't the best, so we went looking at other places, and then we stumbled across this perfect tree for 2 hammocks, which would be our beds for the night.
Can't you see that I am cool and cold? Yeah, I am cool and cold. Can't you see that I am cool and cold? A forest in my mind of velvet echoes, cause no one gets out of here alive. One last dance here at the end of the empire.
It was the last day, and today we were getting to Varsity Lakes train station to get us home.
Watching the moon on the ocean, where California used to be. It's not half bad. Whoa, spend half your life being sad. Whoa, don't be scared. Just chronically impaired. Just take my hand. Standing at the end of the American Empire. One last song here at the end of the movie. They seem so short. least that's the way I remember.